Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with my review of the Raptor Zord with Charger and the Parazord with Charger. So these are the first auxiliary Zords we're getting, which are part of still the Power Rangers team. But yeah, we've done away with the ones that come with really crappy figures that ride on top of them, which is really nice. I'll take a quick look at the packaging first so we can get it out of here because we're going to need a little more room. Packaging's pretty nice, I have to say. Let me set this aside. I always set all this up so nicely and then I have to move it. But yeah, you got this kind of really cool sort of prehistoric background, which I think is neat, especially with the toys in the box. And you get this really cool little art of the Raptor Zord here. And then on the back, you know, has this cool, like, sort of toy illustrated picture there. And then it just shows you how it works with the rest of the line, advertises batteries, stuff like that. And then you got the same thing going here for the Parazord. Cool little art there. Prehistoric background. Cool picture on the back, advertisements, all that fun stuff. So yeah, pretty neat packaging, I have to say. Alright, so now let's go ahead and take a look at what's actually in the box. Okay, so to start, I think I'll go over the batteries first, just so I don't forget. Here's the one that comes with green, which is the Velociraptor battery, which you can see there on the back. You already get one with the sword here, so I don't really detect too many differences. I mean, they function the same, all that good stuff. I'm going in reverse order now. But, yeah, there's pretty much the same functions. So, like I said, it would have been nice, you know, this is fine coming with this, and then maybe have the sword come with blue so you get something different. It's cool to have an extra one, but still. Here it is next to its Japanese counterpart, which only has the 2 slides. And the number's different. Like I said, the only thing that I really wish this had was a painted eye. Other than that, I'm pretty much fine with everything else. Alright, now let's show its sounds off, which are going to be the same as the sword review if you saw it, but hell. Alright, now let's take a look at the Parasaur one, which is right here. Let me get it in that mode. Here it is, next to the one you get with the Morpher. I think I mentioned it in a previous review, but I forgot to mention it in the review I wanted to mention it in, which was the Morpher review, and that I wish that the Morpher had come with pink and red, so that not only did you get different ones, but then there's like representation for a guy or girl, depending on who's buying it. Yeah, and it just would have had you having more different batteries as opposed to having 2 of the same one. As you see, this one's just got the 2, this one's got the cool little animation. Alright, so now let's take a look at its noises and then we can actually get to these Zords. Alright, that is all she wrote. So now let's go ahead and take a look at them. We will start with green, because I said so, in numbers. Like the other ones, I think these look pretty good. The designs are pretty basic, so I'm just going to keep saying the word pretty like that with that weird emphasis on it. But yeah, so there's not a whole lot of paint details to miss out on, and I think they look pretty good. You can kind of stand them on their hind legs if you want. You can be like, "Rawr!" That was terrible. Don't ever tell anyone I did that. Even though everyone's seen this because it's online available everywhere in the world. Anyway, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I really don't have any problems with the way it looks. It's got all the same functions as the other one would, which I'll be showing in a minute. You can pull its mouth down, which has got a really difficult mouth, and put the battery in to do its special feature, which, watch the tail, watch it, boom, you get a fork thingy. The fork guy. No, but it looks pretty cool. It actually extends quite a bit more than, that looked really weird, than the Japanese counterpart, which I think is really cool. You can't extend his, or close his mouth anymore, so he's just constantly surprised that just happened to him. But yeah, still, let me just show off here. Here is his counterpart. Yeah, like I said, not a whole lot changes here. Does he have his battery in? No. Let's put his battery in just to show you. And he's got to go all the way in. Where's the little button? There we go. Boom, don't knock him over. See, look, that looks way better. It looks a lot cooler like that. He can actually close his mouth, but still. Yeah, there's not a whole lot there that I think is really like a fundamental difference. Okay, so I will set him aside. I'm actually going to go ahead now and get him ready to combine before we go on to black. So to do that, it's pretty simple. You're just going to first move this out of the way and then move this forward, sort of positioning it correctly so that this sort of lines up with it. And these are going to like drape over it in this kind of cool claw-like fashion. Same deal here, just kind of work this around, kind of finagle it all together. And then you're going to be ready to put it on the side. And there we go. So let's set him aside and take a look at the Parasagun. So Parasagun Zord. Yet again, pretty cool. I think it looks just fine. Don't have any problems. No real fundamental paint apps that I think are missing that are really like a crime against humanity. He's the same base mold as Raptor, so you got all the same little articulation and being able to do that and make parasaur noises and stuff like that. So yeah, open his mouth up. We'll put his battery in, show his feature, which is to pop out a blaster. There we go. So that's pretty cool. They retain the little springy motion there. Looks good. Take a look at him next to his older brother, which should be right here. There they are. In particular with these, I feel like there's less, unless I'm just not seeing it, less like paint differences. I feel like there's more with like pink. Actually, I think pink, well, I guess the black spot on Tyrannosaurus, but pink is the one I can mainly think of that I really noticed something. I don't think that made a difference. But yeah, where's your little button? They got little tummy buttons before you press it in. But these are pretty freaking close to identical here at that. But yeah, not a whole lot of differences going on there. All right, now we'll get him ready. Same base mold, so you essentially are going to be doing the same exact thing that you did with the other one. You're going to kind of line these all up together. Same deal here. Shrink. Probably want to bend it around more like that instead of like I've been doing. But yeah, there you go, and he is pretty much ready now. Alright, so here's the Dino Charge Megazord. Just before we show anything, I wanted to quickly show off the Zord Builder port up here, so you can actually place this here, which will probably be for the final combination, but still right now it's a really cool place to be able to store it. It kind of creates a unique combination, and I think you can probably put like green somewhere down on the bottom Zord pegs, and even put both of them on the bottom, and you can pretty much combine all of them if you want because of Zord Builder, but that I thought was neat. It almost had me wishing there was somehow one over here that I could put green on the other shoulder. But yeah, we'll take it off, take these off, and now we're essentially just going to be replacing the arms. So just give me a second. I gotta finagle it on there. Green and black. You can obviously do them individually. You can do any mix max you want, but this is the quote-unquote Western form. To my knowledge, we don't know what it's called yet here, but that is the Megazord with these two on it. You get a gun weapon and a sword weapon. So, whoops, that went out of focus for a second. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, I really don't have too much to say. I mean, you can move his arms around. You can be like, or you can be like, slash, slash, slash. I don't know what kind of sound effects you're into. But yeah, you can do it individually. You know, you can just have blacks on. You can just have greens on. You can have both. But this is going to be the combination. Not sure what we're going to call it yet. You can also, you know, change it up a little bit. Take this piece off here and just straight up put this on there like that, which is kind of neat. So just kind of a what if type deal. But yeah, overall, it pretty much retains the same functions. I'm not going to bother showing the differences in the Japanese version in terms of the Megazords, just because you've already seen the core differences of it. The only thing you're really going to be seeing is a size comparison there. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with these. I think they look really good. I don't have any problems with size or paint. I think they fit really well with the Megazord. They give you some more Zord Builder fun. Like I just showed, you can do a couple small little customs in addition to possibly even more. So they're both really neat. I really dig them. I can definitely recommend them for expanding your collection for display. I think the batteries they came with is fine. I just wish the other batteries, or other items rather, came with different batteries, so you didn't end up with duplicates. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have too many nitpicks with these. I think they're both good-looking Zords. They really add to the Zords you have, both as Zord Builder and official combinations. So yeah, if you have the Zords and you're planning on collecting them, I can definitely recommend these two. But anyway, that's about it. Until next time, make sure you check out the crazy podcast at writersrangersrambles.com. Of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe as well. Until next time, Dawson Rider, signing out.